How's it going there, YouTube? George Price here with another Mass Planner tip. This one, guys, is going to be possibly a bit long. And with this one, I'm not going to go into Mass Planner. This is kind of like before you start using a tool like Mass Planner, okay, first you have to understand how to use the network on which the tool will be utilized. All right, so seeing what I'm doing, okay, and pay attention to what I'm doing, okay, because what I'm going to show you is basically how I nurture, utilize my social media accounts. And I'm going to show you today with Facebook, as you see the title says, using a Facebook profile. Wait, what is the title? It's using a Facebook profile to basically, gosh, what is my title? I'm sorry, guys, I'm on the wrong page here. So basically, okay, this video is going to be about using a Facebook profile to connect with others. All right. This is something that I see all the time. Let me bring the screen back up. But it gets to me because a lot of people, you'll see them, and it's just one of those things. They notoriously post things like, okay, it's time for me to get rid of my following. All right, I'm going to start deleting people. I'm going to start removing people from my following, those inactive people, those what have you. All right, there are several reasons for people doing this. All right, one of the reasons is, honestly, Facebook has daily over 1 billion users. All right, but out of those 1 billion users, there's a large percentage of those users that are fake. Okay, they're fake accounts, they're fake this, they're fake that, they're fake. Okay. So one thing that I'm going to show you as with what I'm doing, all right, and if you later want to take something like this, okay, basically what you're doing, okay, and automate it, this will show you how to do that. All right, so what I'm going to show you how to do right now is basically, I'm going to show you my Facebook profile. I'm going to show you how I build it, how I do various things with it, and then I want you, okay, to utilize these tips for your benefit. All right. Maybe you're not going to automate these things. Maybe you're not even going to, I don't know. Maybe you're not even going to look at your Facebook profile ever because you automate everything, right? You don't have a need to do these steps because you have too many Facebook accounts, what have you. Maybe you have a lot of fake accounts. But as a user, a marketer, I'm going to show you that way. As a marketer, this is vital. Okay. This is essential. So let me go ahead and stop rambling and start sharing my screen. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I go through things. So I got my cup of coffee. I got my here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, you guys should start seeing my screen now, and I'm going to present to everyone. Okay, so first what I'm going to do, guys, is just basically go over my Facebook profile. I've turned off my chat for Facebook because I want to go through this process and really get you guys tuned in. So turn the fan on because it will get hot. All right, so guys, first off, all right, with your Facebook profile, there are a couple of things. Make sure that your Facebook profile is set up so that people can actually get a bit about you, a feeling about you, okay? And not only a feeling about you, but understand what direction or what value you have to offer them, because those are the people that are going to that want to connect with you. They're going to be people that are actually within the same market, doing the same things, and interested in whatever you're interested in. Okay, so we start that off by a profile pic. Okay, like you see my profile pic here. I recently changed this. Normally, you know, my profile pic was me with the sunglasses, but your face. All right, this is Facebook. All right, so it's a friends and family network. If people are going to connect with you, first off, they're going to connect with a face. I know a lot of people will tell you, you know, just go ahead and get some images of women with their boobs hanging out or what have you. That's great. No. If you want to be a real person and you want people to really connect with you because you're looking for longevity, you're not just looking for a few people here, a few people there. No, you want longevity. The whole thing is, all right, you want to brand yourself or you want to brand something. All right, so if you're using a lot of different fake accounts, you're branding fake. All right, even if you're using it for CPA marketing or what have you, you're still branding fake. I could use my account to lead people to CPA offers, but first they must trust me, because once they trust me, okay, by seeing my face, on a constant basis, seeing me, my videos, seeing all of these things, they start trusting me. All right. That's where your profile picture starts, because they're going to see the person that they're going to start trusting. All right. There are times when you're going to go through issues where, because you're a male, people will not, connect with you. Because you're a female, people will not connect with you. Because you're black, people will not connect with you. Because you're, whatever. These things will happen. But as long as you are providing value to those that you connect with and those that come across and see your image and, like your initial part of your profile, that's all that matters. All right. Next thing, look at my cover photo. Okay. If the people that you hang out with and associate with on a daily basis do not motivate you, encourage you, or make you happy, find new people to hang out with. Life is too damn short and your happiness is too important. George Price. Guys, I quoted this probably about 6 to 8 months ago, I want to say. I changed my wallpaper, my cover photo. This was something that was on my mind one day, and I thought about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this really, really is something that people need to see. Because not only will this let people know that when you come into my circle, this is what I'm thinking about. This is what I feel, okay? You need to let people know what is on your mind, what you're up to, kind of like your train of thought, all right? So that when people connect with you or they see your profile, the first thing they're going to say is, oh my gosh, this guy, he doesn't want to be around with people that are not motivating him or encouraging him. So if I'm not going to motivate or encourage him, then maybe I need to pass this profile. Or if he's saying that he wants to be around people that encourage and motivate, then guess what? Maybe this is a place for me to be, because if he's only dealing with people like that, then I only want to deal with people like that. And the people in his circle will also be that same way. Think about that, guys. All right. I also list some connections. Okay. So my Facebook, my Twitter, Facebook, my blog page, and also my Instagram. When I do my videos, if you guys have seen my other video channel, my George Price channel, you will see that every video I open up, with at George Price at G Price on Twitter, Facebook.com/George Price 883, www.georgeprice883.com, Instagram. I give you all of those things. So just to keep people that are familiar with me already, I put that information there so they can kind of like hear it as not really a slogan, but they know me, so they see that information. All right. Now, the next part, intro. Okay, this is something new that Facebook introduced. All right, and I'm not going to go through every single part. I'm on a lot of things that I don't have on my profile that you can benefit from, but this is to get you guys started, to get you guys going. All right, so I just did this the other day, and what does this do? Okay, my intro, up-to-date tips for using the top social media platforms. Okay, and I give them at www.facebook.com/MassPlannerTips. Okay, this is a fan page, guys, that I recently created. And what this fan page does is it does exactly what I say it will do. It's going to give you up-to-date tips for using the top social media networks. And the top social media networks can be a variety of things, correct? But if users are visiting your page and you specify Facebook, you specify Twitter, you specify all these other things. And not only that, but this text area is very short. So you kind of want to be broad in what you're saying to lead more people, so that when they go there, they see that information. They're like, oh my gosh, this is good information. I want to use it. I'm not going to take you to the page now, but I will. But this is where I store that information. Okay. And by having this allows people to connect with this page, build this page, which is my page, and get more traffic to what I'm doing. All right. So understand where we're going here. Okay. The next part is your job description, your location and such like that. What I've done here, and I'm going to change this actually, this basically leads to my fan page, my personal fan page. So my George Price fan page. This leads to the Mass Planner Tips fan page. Mass Planner is a software that automates a lot of things. Okay. And as you know, this is on my Mass Planner channel. So there you go. But what I really want you guys to understand is utilizing both these spaces are detrimental. All right. The intro, lead them in the intro to whatever you're working on consistently. Use this place as your hub of like your personal share. So like your personal blog. All right. Because people are going to want to see that information on there. Yes, I do offer social media marketing info, tips, and strategies, but that's more of the Mass Planner side. This side, as I said, I'm going to change this. And it's not going to be so much of the personal market or social media marketing info and tips. It's going to be more of personal development. So things that are on this page, okay, that I feel that are very useful to others, and that's why I need to word this properly. That's what's going to be there. So when people come to my page again, they look at this information here, and this is where it starts, guys. It's your picture, your profile, your cover photo, and this little area here. People look at that, hopefully, and they connect with you or they don't connect with you, okay? Like at the moment I have, oh my gosh, as you can see, 872 people follow me. I have around 500 friend requests pending. I don't accept friend requests. I do, but I don't. You can see right now I have 1,118 friend requests. Friends. I could accept immediately those 500 and instantly boost this number, but why? Yes, Facebook allows you to get 500 friends, and that's something great. But unless you have people that are actually interacting with you, and that's something I'm going to go into next, it really doesn't matter. Okay, if I had 5,000 friends, I would have a higher chance of people interacting with me because there would be more people that are following me within that 5,000. But I kind of like the smaller circle, and I'm going to show you how I do that, all right, and how you can do it, and how, like, I start out this video talking about going through not only your profile, but going through like users going through their profiles or posting saying that they're going to remove people from their wall. I'm going to explain that to you and explain to you how to not have to do that, okay, yourself, okay? So first things first, what you want to do is you want to get into a habit of a routine. Sorry, I don't like using the word habit. You want to get into a routine of posting something daily, all right? Like I told you guys a few seconds ago, I'm drinking my cup of coffee, all right? I usually do that when I go to my Facebook wall. Okay, what I do daily, I post at least one time. Okay, and my one post that you'll see daily at least will be this one. Good morning, fam. It's Friday. Enjoy a well-deserved weekend break after a very, very productive week. All right, why do I put this? And I put this little screenshot here daily, which is basically an image of these requests and such like that. The friend requests, the messages, and the notifications. The reason why I do this is so that I can monitor daily what's going on my wall. And not only can I monitor daily what's going on my wall, but others that look at this good morning post, they can see, okay, this is the type of production that this guy has done. I'm into stocks quite a bit. I follow them, and you will notice like my other screenshot here is basically a screenshot of stocks, stock prices. I like numbers. All right, so I see these numbers. These are my numbers. These are numbers that I produce based on what I've done. I like seeing those results. Okay, that's the reason why I put that image there. You can do different things. Some people put like, a good morning message, like a picture of, them, or a picture of scenic from outside or something like that. That's fine. Do what you want to do. This is how I do it. But be consistent at doing something daily. All right. So on average, I'll do something like 3 times a day. So I'll show you yesterday's. All right. So I started off yesterday at 6:12. Good morning, fam. Basic. Okay, with the picture, you see I had 1 friend request, 2 messages, 16 notifications. Then I followed that up at 7:31. I was drinking coffee, my favorite community. All right, and I did a little post about coffee. Okay, afterwards, I was doing some stuff with groups because I do have a few larger groups, and I found this image on someone's profile. It's not my image. I don't post stuff like this, and I don't advise you guys do this. Yes, it is an attention getter, but as you can see, and as I wrote in this, stop lying. All right, basically, guys, don't find images on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Google, and start posting them on your wall. Okay, be factual about what you're doing. All right, and I can show you how to be. And listen, here's another thing. If you're on your profile wall and you have family and friends that are seeing stuff like this, all right, and you're the type person that claims you're making a lot of money, but you're not making a lot of money, yet you claim you're making a lot of money, and your friends and family see a picture like this on your wall, and your friends and family are in dire straits for something, they need you to support them with something, and you've posted an image of money on your wall, don't you think your friends and family are going to ask? Like, not for more info, not how you're doing it, but hey, loan me $20. You got about at least 20 of them there. Okay. So if you have images like this on your wall, which are not your own. And then you're going to have to explain to your family, like, oh, wow, girl, I was lying. That wasn't true. Or, oh, dude, no, that was just to get people to like my. No, don't do that. Okay. Just be factual about what you're doing. This does nothing but attract people that are looking for money, family and friends, that need money, family and friends, that are not looking to spend money, family and friends, because they see you post this on your wall and they're going to say, oh my gosh, they're getting this type money. They can give me some. Or they're getting this type money. They'll tell me because they're my family and friends so that I can get the same money. But you have not yet started producing this type cash in this way. So stop lying. All right, so let's go on, guys. So yeah, this was like my, what was my third post, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 posts I posted yesterday. All right, or no, 5. Yep, because I closed the day off with the stock. So basically, guys, get into a consistency of posting daily, and understand, like I'm saying about the consistent posting and using Mass Planner. Once you learn how to do this and you get into a routine of posting daily, think about this. This good morning fam message, eventually it could be automated. It can be, all right? These stock pictures, they can be automated. Other messages can be automated. But you have to get people into a routine of understanding that you're doing these things daily, okay, in order for them to get used to seeing things daily from you, even if it's automated. Like I can automate these messages I don't at the moment, but I can automate these messages, okay, put them into Mass Planner and let them be sent out. But I don't, all right? However, in the future, I'm going to tell you, it's going to get to the point where I will start doing that. And I do that already on some other networks. So start getting into a routine where you're sharing information on a consistent basis, all right, so that eventually you can take that information and put it into a program like Mass Planner and automate the whole thing. And the only thing you'll be required to do afterwards is engage. All right. So you see, you post this. I can post this message automated. Okay. Good morning. Blah, 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 blah. I could set this up tonight, have it posted tomorrow. Okay. The only thing that will be different is this little screenshot. All right. I can have that screenshot taken from a Mass Planner allows a monitor folder. So I can set it up so that once I take the screenshot, I send it to the monitor folder. It updates this image or adds this image to my post. Boom. Everything is automated, right? The only thing I'm required to do is reply to these messages. I mean, that's not difficult, right? But in order to start automating something, you need to test and make sure that what you're doing is actually what your users want to see. Like, I'm just going through my wall, guys, and showing you stuff that I post. And I'm showing you this for one particular reason, all right? You guys all know me because of Mass Planner, and you have seen one Mass Planner post. Okay, let me show you something. And you saw one noted or one mention of Mass Planner here. Let me show you something. I'm going to go through my wall. Okay, and this is the 27th, and I want you to see how many times I actually post about Mass Planner on my timeline. Okay, I get mentions from my people that I mentor. All right, videos made. Okay. It's on my wall, on my timeline. Of course, those type things I approve, and I suggest if you have a profile wall, you approve items to be posted on your wall. You don't, and that's something I can go into later, but ask me, okay, if you need to know that. But I don't recommend that you just leave your profile wall open because people will start posting crap on there. I'm going to tell you, this is your profile wall. This is your space. Make sure that when people come here, they see exactly what you want them to see because this is your first introduction to the outside world. All right. Just going down. Okay. This not really Mass Planner, but it does give you quite a bit about posting in groups. All right. So I'm going to close that and continue going on my wall. And I'm just doing this, guys, to show you, okay, 22nd, that I don't post about my offer on my wall. Okay, there are areas where it's mentioned, but not very often. And there's a reason why I do this. All right. Now, this is basically showing you consistency of what I'm doing. This one post that comes around all the time. This post here that comes around all the time. training your audience to understand what you're going to be sharing. All right. By them understanding what you're going to be sharing, and not only what you're going to be sharing, but them engaging in what you're going to be sharing. Okay. And the frequency in what they engage in what you're sharing. Then this is something that can be automated. Simple. All right. You've already found an audience that likes this type of content. You're posting kind of like the same type message, giving the same type of information, and they're actually loving it. They're responding to it. So your job now is to find a tool, something like Mass Planner maybe, and start automating your processes. All right. Look at this. I mean, there's nothing here that you see that's about Mass Planner, guys. Like I really don't do it. All right. Because I have my group. I have other places to post about Mass Planner. So let's go here and let's show you what else I do. And this is going to go into the reason why you don't have to worry about sending messages to people to say, hey guys, can you help me out with, oh wow, she finally got her check. Awesome. Can you help me out with, no, not help me out, but I'm going to start deleting friends, blah, 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 blah. If you're my friend, or look at this post, let me know if you see my post. You don't have to worry about this if you do what I'm about to show you. All right. So this is basically how Facebook works, guys. All right. It's a friends and family network. As marketers, we complain that everyone's not seeing our content. Why? The reason why people are not seeing your content is because you're not interacting with those people. Simply put, if you started interacting with people, okay, and this means like I just liked this post, then guess what? Rocio saw that I liked that post. That's going to alert her to look at what I'm doing. All right. You see every morning I post good morning. One of the people that responds every morning to my good morning post, and this is because I also respond to their good morning post, and this is something that I tried to show you guys some time ago, but good morning, just saying good morning gets people to respond. Okay, it's simple, but it gets people to respond. This lady, Katrina Scott, she does TLC. I do nothing with TLC. All that she posts pretty much is about TLC. That's her journey. I have no problems with it. I might do it a bit different. I could offer her some ideas, but I'm not going to do that here because that's not the time for this. But she responds every day to me. Okay, she sees my circle. She sees what I'm doing. And the reason why is because we communicate a lot. All right. People that I see here are my friends. Like you if you scroll your timeline, guys, I'm going to tell you, if you scroll your timeline, you're going to see the recent people that you've interacted with in some kind of way, or people that are posting the same type content that you're posting. If you like if I like this, what's going to happen is this guy is going to see that I liked it. Okay. I don't know what that is. That's a sponsored post, but I'm liking it just so that he can see that I liked it. He's paying for Facebook advertisement. I don't pay for Facebook advertisement. I'm sorry. But I want him to see that I like it. Guarantee you, Waleek, he's going to come back and say, hey, George, look at something on my wall. Why? Because I've alerted him that I'm checking out what he's doing. So since he's in a selling mood, or he's just in a giving mood, he's in a sharing mood. I won't say selling. He's in a sharing mood to share 7 days to $1,000. He is going to interact with me or look at something on my wall to see what I'm doing, to see if maybe he can get me to the 7 days for $1,000. All right. That's how it works. All right. Terrell Brandt. Also, why is he on my wall? Because I interacted with him so often. Every so often I interact with him. Okay. Like it. He's going to see that I like it. You see a lot of people are replying. This lady just replied now. All right. Guys, another way to get your name out there. Not only do you like his post, but if you want his fans, people that follow him, to see you, then if you comment on his post, guess what? They're going to look at your name. Oh, wow. They're mutual friends with Brian Tate and Terrell Brandt, who just posted this. Oh, cool. Maybe I should send them a friend request, or maybe I should send them a message, or maybe I should just look at their wall and see what they're doing to see if they have things in common with me. All right. Dave Holmes, my guy. This guy, he's in the Mass Planner group. So one of the reasons why I see him and we interact is because he has quite a bit of knowledge that me and him share amongst each other. All right. Patricia, another one, every single morning, just about. She posts good morning, I post good morning. Okay, we go back and forth like that. This lady Ning, honestly, I've never communicated with her in a sense, but she posts a lot of pictures. I don't know how old this lady is or anything like that, this girl. But I like her photos sometimes, like because she just posts like normal stuff. So I'll like it. She's a friend of mine. I see it. I like it. All right. And if you start doing things like this, like even though she does not really respond right away to my stuff, it still alerts her that I am one of the people that likes her content. So therefore, she can come back to me and say, hey, George, wow, you posted something. I like that. Or if I post something that it actually entices her, she'll see it. So I guarantee you almost, if I went to her wall, if I could go into her wall some kind of way, I could see her scrolling, and I guarantee you she would see the stuff that I'm posting on my wall. And as my fans engage, she starts seeing it pinging up a little bit more, posted on her wall, because someone has basically bumped that post of mine by interacting with it. Okay. Even though it says good morning. Okay. Kimberly, same way. Every so often, I send her a message. Good morning. Okay. Right now, I'm just going to like it. I talk to her every once in a while. Seriously, Facebook, are you having a laugh or what? Okay. Another person, Isabella. She's another Facebook user, but I often, interact with her. Basically, I'm not going to go through this entire thing, guys. I need to say good morning to us. Good day. Okay. I don't interact with everyone, or I'm not going to go through this whole wall, should I say. But in the morning time, when I first start, I usually go through and I look at the good morning post. The reason why I look at the good morning post is so that I can see other people that are saying the same thing. I put my post up that says good morning, and then a lot of times those same people that are saying good morning, they react to my good morning, and it's just like shaking hands, right? It takes two hands to shake each other, right? So I'm going to show you another one too. Nikki, the other day, I hadn't spoke to Nikki in a long time. All right. And the reason why I hadn't spoke to Nikki, like I still saw her stuff scrolling through the newsfeed. Donna, the same thing. I'm going to like this just because. Donna, the same thing. Nikki, by chance, I commented or I liked one of her posts. And she sent me an inbox because she's working with this new company. And a lot of times that's what you'll have, guys. People don't interact with others, especially as top tier marketers, or like other people's stuff, especially as top tier marketers, because a lot of times they feel that, oh my gosh, if I comment on this person's thing, or if I like this person's thing, and I'm not showing a lot of salesy stuff on my page or showing them what I'm doing on my page, they're going to hit me up to join their programs, which I'm not going to join. And I'm honestly going to tell you, I don't join other people's stuff because it takes away from what I'm doing. That may be selfish, maybe, but unless you have that mindset, you're not going to go forward in a lot of things that you're doing. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. You have to have that focus to whereas even if you're working with someone and they're doing something that could really benefit what you're doing on the long run, unless you execute properly what you're doing right now in this space, the long run doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you that right now. It doesn't matter. Like, maximize what you're doing right now and then go into the next step. Because a lot of times what that person has for you in that addition, yes, it could help you, but you're not ready to maintain that thing. All right. So do what you know how to do as you know how to do it. Continuously learn, yes, but use it accordingly. All right. So like I said, she tried to get me to join, and it wasn't anything against her. It's not anything against her. It's just that I am focused right now, laser focused. All right. So no, not doing that. But by me liking her post, she saw me and she's like, oh my gosh, where have you been? I haven't seen your post in a long time. And I'm thinking, like, that's strange. I post every single day. But she did not see my post because I don't post. I haven't been liking her content. So it hasn't been alerting her to keep me in her close circle of friends that she can receive updates from. Okay, that's how Facebook does it. It almost reminds me of if you guys have been using Periscope. There's only a certain amount of people that Periscope keeps within your close niche, like your close range. Like, say for instance, they'll see your alerts on, and those are people that either you watch a lot or people that you've recently become friends with. Right? People that you don't associate with for a certain period of time, they stop sending you alerts on that. Understand that. And Facebook is the same way. So basically what I'm showing you here is if you go through your news feed, all right, and just start liking or commenting on people's stuff. Like I talk to Matt all the time. But if you start liking or commenting on these people's stuff, and I'm going to like some stuff that I haven't liked in a long time just to show you how this works. These people are going to become, they're going to get an alert that you like their stuff. Then what they're going to do is they're going to come back and say, oh my gosh, George, I haven't spoken to this guy in a long time. They look at my page, and you know what I'm going to do? This video, I'm going to put on my page just so that people that are looking, that try to communicate with me, they'll see what I'm doing. All right. Another thing, guys, easy. Birthdays. Okay. And this just goes to show you how commenting or communicating with a person will bump them back up so they can start seeing your stuff and refresh that relationship. 2 birthdays today. Okay. I'm going to just simply do this. Okay. Happy birthday, Gabriel. Exclamation point. I don't know when the last time, I have no clue when is the last time I spoke to this guy. All right. Same thing with David. Okay. Happy birthday. Simple. Right. So what that does, David's going to get an alert. Gabriel's going to get an alert. Either I'm going to get an email from them, a like on my wall post, or what have you. They're going to contact me. That's how this works, guys. So long story short, okay, and I'm going to keep going through this a little bit. Megan, I haven't commented on her stuff or liked her stuff in a while. Start going through your news feed, okay, and you don't have to actually engage on everything, all right? But to keep people that are in your circle following what you're doing and seeing what you're doing, you're going to have to engage with them so that they can still come up higher in your alert list, or you can come up higher in their alert list. As you're doing this, I'm not sure of the total number of people that Facebook will actually keep in that alert list, in that alert range, but you want to make sure that if you're doing this with people that you want to communicate with right away. All right. So, and the way what I mean by that is simply this: you would love to have everyone communicate with you, and you really don't know initially who's going to respond to what in what time and so forth and so on. But, well, what you do want to do is send alerts to people or like stuff for people that you feel that you can communicate with quickly, or you can reciprocate or give them value, through what you're actually posting. All right. So I am going to go through and like a few more of these posts. Okay. And then I'm going to, and you see, look at that, a message. And this is probably, I usually don't do this, guys, but I'm just going to see who it's from. David, boom. All right. Just to show you guys how that works that quickly. So now David is going to see things that are in my newsfeed, and most likely he's probably going to go through my timeline wall and look at things that I posted and possibly start liking it. Okay. And I'm going to show you here in a second when I go back to my newsfeed to see if that's the case. I'm going to like this by Charles. Okay. But and look, it's his birthday, right? I haven't said anything to this guy in a while. I'm going to go ahead and like this just to, even boost it up even more. Mayo, she's been doing a lot lately. Go ahead and like that. Alex Villa, good morning. Okay, that's cool. He's showing money. Usually I don't like getting on posts like this, guys, if they're doing different businesses. And that's simply because these guys are marketers, right? And a lot of times if you like a marketer's stuff, a marketer is going to come back at you and try to pitch the hell out of you. All right. So that's the reason why a lot of times I don't comment on some things. And you may want to be aware of that yourself as well. All right. Happy first birthday to my handsome grandson. Yep. Let's go ahead and like that. Okay. Look at that. Gabriel likes my post. Happy birthday. See, that's for a happy birthday, guys. If I posted a comment if I commented on one of his posts, then he's going to actually like that post as well, which means that's going to put me back up in his alert list. Okay, amongst all of those other people that he's recently interacted with, it's going to put me higher. So then whatever I post, he'll start seeing it more. So that's going to entice him, especially if it's something that he's interested in. And look, if you do this properly, I'm going to show you. If you do this properly, guys, and this is kind of like the manipulation side of it, all right? And I'm not trying to do this to, and I'm going to get like Jordan Belfort on you here. Don't use this manipulation in a negative way, guys. Do this in the proper way. All right. So look at this. Works at iachievegroup.com, Forex trading. I showed you my timeline earlier, and I showed you what I post pretty much every day. I post stock quotes. He's probably going to go to my wall and look at my stock quotes and be like, oh my gosh, this guy's doing some trading stuff too. But as the person looking to connect with Gabriel, I'm going to show you what I would probably do to get him, to further contact me. So I could look at this video, which I probably won't right now. Won't look at that. Okay. Don't understand Spanish, so I can't look at that one. But I would look at something here, guys, and basically find something that's interesting to me that could actually, I have not only interest in, but I have a higher knowledge, I feel, than possibly Gabriel. And what I mean by that is if it has something to do with automation or some way that I can automate or that he can automate, then I'm going to share that information with him through either an inbox or just by putting value on his wall. All right. So I'm just going to go through here really quick, guys. Oh, Wingstop. Love it. See, and this is something relatable. So I could easily, like comment on here like, oh my gosh, I miss Wingstop. I used to go there all the time when I was in New York. Recently, they just built one here in New Orleans, but something like that I could post, guys. I'm not going to do that, and I don't want to use this as a tool for you guys to see how to market. But I'm just letting you guys know the opportunities are wide open on how you can actually engage with people that are in your audience. And the thing is, Facebook, as I said, they're going to keep people in front of you that you're engaging with. All right. People that you're not engaging with, they're not going to keep them in front of you. So you're not going to see as much content from them. All right. And especially when you get over 1,000, 5,000 friends. All right. And that's what you guys got to understand. So let's go back to my profile. And I'm going to show you really quickly. First things first, guys, start a pattern, okay, a routine that you're going to use basically to post daily. Okay. Get your audience used to what you're doing. Okay. Introduce yourself, okay, through your profile image, your cover photo, and also the introduction. Okay. Give people something for free. Give them value for free. Okay. Don't worry about charging them here. Give them something for free. Once they get to Mass Planner Tips, if they decide about Mass Planner, that's awesome. They can do so. All right. But give them something for free. Give them a little bit more information about you. Like I said, I'm going to change this title, but basically it's going to be things that are very powerful and that are meaningful to me. So like a lot of times the things that I share on my Facebook fan page, okay, are things like this, like a mindset tip, okay, to basically get people, if I see a lot of interaction and such like that, and definitely one share and looking at the comments, I'm going to put this on my Facebook fan page because I know that if people on my timeline like that, then most likely people on my fan page will like it too. The interaction is because I haven't been interacting with a lot of people that possibly could use this type of information. So one, not sneaky, but one technique that you may want to consider using is going through before you post something like this. Okay, just like I do with my Good Morning post. And the reason why I get a lot of interaction on my Good Morning post is because I go through, I look at other people on the news on the news feed who's posting Good Morning. I comment on their stuff, boom, 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 boom. Then I wait, and they comment on mine. Okay, after I've said Good Morning, and that's how that part works. With posts like this that are kind of in a sense targeted, but targeted to personal development, different things, I could easily go through my Facebook newsfeed and look for people that are, having a down day. And that's basically what this was about. All right. And comment, like, or whatever that post that, or say something. Wow, I just posted something about this. And do you think I'm not going to get a huge response, likes and shares if people do that? I don't spend a lot of time doing that at the moment, but that's just an idea for you guys. All right. To understand how this works. All right. As I said, this is a Mass Planner video, and I kind of didn't go over anything Mass Planner, but I do want to share this with you guys. If you are in the Mass Planner group, all right, every Thursday, I'm spewing knowledge, guys. I'm spewing exactly what I have to share with you guys, and I'm going to share this that Phil Newton just posted in the Mass Planner group, which I think is awesome, and I totally appreciate it. But this is from my video that I did last night, my hangout I did last night, and he's basically saying, George Price, great tips and Q&A session. Okay, lovely, and he uses his name, philosophy at the end. It's not about mass accounts and mass spamming. It's about build your audience and your brand and ultimately building a long-term business. Using this tool to speed up what you would already do manually is a 100% the only way to use this tools like this, which I totally agree. And people do automation for different reasons all the time, guys. I don't condone, or I don't, I'm not going against what they're doing, but I know how I use this tool and I know how it works. All right. Doing all of this manually has been profitable, but a complete ball ache. In the last 45 days of use, I'm significantly more productive, growing my email list, building my own groups, branding my business, gaining exposure. Much thanks from the Converted. Okay, so guys, one thing that I do, okay, and one thing that I'm starting to do more is sharing, or not sharing, but converting, okay? And understand what I mean by converting. I'm converting those users like yourself or like Phil that are doing things manually. I'm converting those users to Mass Planner basically by whatever they're doing manually, showing them how to do it in an automated manner using this tool. So just like I showed you earlier about my profile wall and how I'm posting good morning and such and so forth. These same type techniques are what I'm showing people how to do with Mass Planner. So this is Facebook, okay? If you have not just Facebook, but if you have other social networks that you're using at the moment, okay, and I'll get off of this right quick because I'm about to end this call. But if you have other social networks that you're using at the moment that you're looking basically to automate the processes of, and listen, I'm not against, as I said, automating things, in some black hat type ways. Like, I'm not against it, but I don't practice it. Okay. Do I study it? Yes. I study it so that I can stay, within the fine lines. All right. I have to study it for that reason. Okay. That's just like anything. You have to study the negative side in order to understand the positive side, and not only understand the positive side, but understand how to stay positive. Because if you know what's going on the negative side, then I'm going to get this closer, and boom, going to be negative. You don't want that. So what I teach you how to do with this tool is not only set it up, but whatever you're doing manually, I will show you how to take this tool and convert your manual processes to it. Okay. And I had a long conversation yesterday with a lady. Oh my gosh, my brain is buzzing about the conversation that we had. But the thing is, she's using multiple cell phones to do things that she could do with a tool like Mass Planner. Okay. And I'm going to help her convert all of that. And not only am I going to help her convert it, but I'm going to help to change the way the Mass Planner tool actually works by taking what she gives me, she supplies me with, and sharing that information with the Mass Planner team and getting things sorted out. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was kind of like a long one. Okay. And it's because it's going over Facebook. All right. I didn't go over any group posting or anything like that. There may be a part 2 to this, but this is mainly your profile. Okay. So how to use your profile to connect with friends, to keep friends, all of those good things. This is how you do it, guys. All right. So as I said, before even putting your application, your account into Mass Planner, you have to have some sort of routine working so that process can be automated. Because if you just go from zero and just start blasting stuff out there, Facebook's going to be like, oh my gosh, no way. All right. George Price signing out, guys. I hope you got a lot from this video. I'm going to end it now, and we'll see you on the next Mass Planner tip. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.